What's up, and welcome to another episode, Master Moats Film Session. And today, we're going to be talking about James Cook because, let's be real, man, he's going to have an opportunity to step up and truly be RB1 for us this year. We know Devin, he's down in Houston, wish him nothing but the best, but James is a big reason why, Devin isn't here anymore. So, with that being the case, man, we're going to talk about some of the things that make me feel really confident about James stepping into that true RB1 role for the duration, man. So y'all hit that like button on the front end of this thing and definitely subscribe to the channel, man. We up over 1,000 subscribers, man. Salute to each and every one of y'all, but we just getting started and you already know that, baby. So without further ado, let me play it in full speed real quick and then we'll talk about it. All right, so why do I like this play? I like it for a couple of reasons. Number one, it was a 5-yard pickup. Salute that, right? But this type of inside run is ultimately going to take pressure off of Josh. All right, and here's why. When you watch James, we know that he's elusive. We know that he has bursts. We know when he's in the open field, he can go to the house. But he's going to have to be able to get these type of short yardage pickups, these type of in between the tackle runs where we don't want Josh to always feel like he has to play hero ball. This will also keep us in third and very, very manageable when you have a guy like James who's able to run inside the tackles like this. I mean, look at that. Shout out to Dion, man, good block, but he had a hand on him, right? Makes one guy. Okay, you're not gonna arm tackle him. Now you talk about getting tough yardage. This is what you want to see. And the thing that I love is how he finishes the run. He's either falling forward or sideways. You don't want him falling backwards, all right? But man, these type of runs are ultimately going to be critical for the Bills' success this season. Have to be able to pick up this type of stuff right here, man. Whether it's 1st and 10, if I'm calling a gun run with James, I need 5. I need this. That's what he's able to do. Now, should be able to do it more consistently with some of the new additions to the offensive line. You think about Osiris, man, that should definitely help him out up front. But for me, man, this is right here one of those plays for me where I'm like, all right, if you can continue to show me these type of tough yardage runs, man, we're going to be all right. But, we got to have a little bit more if we are B1. So y'all stick with me, all right? Now that last run showed James getting the ball out of the gun, right? Had the puller and stuff like that. Whereas with this one, we got him in the dot back situation, right? Back at home, just simply meaning right behind Josh. So a little bit different, but also personnel wise, we're a little bit heavier, right? 12 personnel here. You see the 2 tight end set, big boys up front, man. You love this. But once again, man, tough running. I need inside runs. I need you to pick up tough yardage in between them tackles, man, so we don't have to play cute ball. We can be physical. This is the recipe. But watch it. Watch the physicality right here, man. Downhill running. And that's all this is, and all this is the inside zone. All right. He's just trying to read this thing, man. Is there a whole front side right here? Or is he cutting it off the backside right here? But that's literally all he's doing right here, man. And he sees what? Okay, color flash in front of him. All right, we cutting off of that. All right, what do we have next? Color right here. Okay, let's cut off of that. All right, I don't have color right here. He's on the backside. Let's try to get skinny and burst through this hole, which I love. Good contact mouse. You're not going to arm tackle James Cook. I can assure you of that one. And now you got him where? One-on-one with the safety. Obviously gets up out of that tackle, but then the cavalry comes, what they're supposed to, because if they don't come, this is going to be a touchdown. And that's what James Cook brings to the table. I love this run right here, though, by James, man. Like I said, he's fast, he's elusive, but these are the runs. These are the runs right here, man, all right? So he keeps doing this, keep adding this to his repertoire, man. We're going to be all right. We definitely going to be all right, but can we see him in pass pro real quick? Because you got to be able to block. All right. So stay with me. Here we go. All right. Now on this play, we're going to get a chance to see James doing something that is actually critical for the running backs here in Buffalo, man. And that's being in pass protection. And why is that? Well, because we got the $100 million man right here. Okay. you got to protect him, okay? But we're going to throw that ball in. We don't expect Josh to regress in any way, shape, or form anytime soon. So we got to be able to protect him. And watch James right here, man. A beautiful job, blitz pickup, sawing the defender in half the way that you're supposed to do. And it's good to understand when and why he can cut block right here, okay? Because not all pass blocking situations for running backs allot them this opportunity, but if it is available to you, take it. So right here, he identifies what? Pressure coming, okay? And how's it pressure? Well, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and now this is a 5th defender in the rush, okay? It's just simple math, all right? If 5 guys are rushing, you catch my drift, right? They short a guy in coverage. So with that being the case, he understands that they slid the protection to James's right, and now he's isolated one-on-one with this nickel linebacker or dime linebacker slash nickel who's blitzing right here, okay? But because he's outside the pocket, right? And what I mean outside the pocket, not in between the tackles, okay? So if he was in here, he would not want to cut block, not because it's against the rules, but because Josh is right here. And if he cuts a guy, he potentially dives into Josh's legs, right? So you don't want that. But when you're on the perimeter like this, it's a little bit different because you got space. And I love the fact that he finds his perfect line, and I'm gonna rewind it right back, and boom, saws it right in half, man. And that's good cut block technique as well, man. You want to aim for that thigh board. Why? Because it's the biggest piece of mass right there, and it's above them knees. The knees are not out. You don't want the knees in your life. But this is just a beautiful job right here, man. Sawing this defender right in half and exploding through, so to make sure that the guy could not jump over him as well, man. But that's pass pro. You know what I mean? He has to be able to do that. If he could do that consistently, he's going to stay on the field a lot more, because we operate out of that 11 personnel a lot. And obviously with us bringing in Dalton is 11. It's going to be 12 personnel. One running back, one tight end, one running back, 2 tight ends. All right. So with that being the case, in order for us to not be predictable, and what I mean by that is by people just being able to look at us and say, oh, we're in this formation, that guy's out there running back, this is the guy that, you know, is going to be this type of play. James has to be able to do all of these different things out of all of these formations. But he's been showing the ability to do that. So we will see. We will see, man. But like I said, man, for me, I'm excited to see what James does this season. We know what he can do when he gets in the open field. We saw that in the playoff game versus the Dolphins. He has the burst. We even saw him against the Steelers. He can make a guy miss in the open field, you know? But this tough yardage type stuff is what we're going to have to see more of. And obviously, that pass protection has to get good. But other than that, man, you guys let me know your thoughts on James Cook and what you're expecting to see from him this season as RB1. But either way, you know I appreciate you for tuning in. And until next time, baby, peace.